What's up, y'all?
Come get this commentary.
The best on these streets. I'm about to start the club up. Here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kiva of Come Get This Commentary and of Come Get This Commentary 2, TOO. And I wanted to come really quickly and give you a very short update. This will not be a long video, but I just wanted to put what came across. So a suspect has been named, and I'm going to play a short YouTube video, and then I'm going to go to the Charlotte Observer. Okay. And what I do like is real updates, okay?
Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. We start with attorneys representing Shanquella Robinson's family. They say they know who Mexican authorities are seeking for Robinson's death. The Charlotte Observer reports those attorneys shared that name in a letter to the White House. She's a 26-year-old. The Observer reports the letter includes findings from a trip a family attorney took to Mexico recently. Robinson, you'll remember, died while on vacation with 6 others in Cabo last year. And in January, prosecutors in Baja California Sur named that they were seeking a suspect facing femicide charges. Now, we asked officials there for more information. Within the last hour, they sent us a statement. Translated into English, it says Mexican law prohibits sharing the documents and revealing names of those with pending warrants. WCNC Charlotte has also reached out to these attorneys for further confirmation and comment. We have not heard back yet.
I found that interesting, okay, that they said they can't mention names. We have some names mentioned in the next article, so let's get on over to there. This is dated March the 14th. 2023. This came out today. It says suspect in Shanquella Robinson's death named in letter sent to White House. Okay. So not sure if
Good things come to those
why it's different for the Charlotte Observer, but they're credible source.
Let's go
They reported a name has been named, so let's see who it is.
New information tonight in a Charlotte woman's death in Mexico.
We are getting in some new information that a reporter in Mexico says is contained in the police report, and it conflicts with some information in the autopsy. Here's Channel 9's Joe Bruno tonight. Joe?
Many questions remain about how Shanquella Robinson died, but an attorney in Mexico says take what is on the police report with a grain of salt. Tequila Long's living room is filled with photos of her sister from her memorial service. She and Salamandra Robinson, Shanquella's mom, tell me they are grateful for the outpouring of support from the world.
Just to see your city backing you and everybody is supporting you and having your back, you can't beat that.
Long and Robinson are eagerly awaiting updates from the FBI and Mexican authorities on how Shanquella died. It comes as a journalist for a Cabo publication gave Channel 9 new details on what friends told police about what happened. The journalist for Metropala MX provided us with what he says is the text of the police report. We do not have a copy of the report to independently verify. According to him, the report says the friends told the responding doctor that Shanquella drank a lot of alcohol and that the friends wanted her treated in the room, not the hospital. The report text states Shanquella had poor verbal response when the doctor arrived and that she died within 3 hours. He says the police report lists her death as cardiac arrest. It doesn't mention the severe spinal cord and neck injuries that the death certificate lists as Shanquella's cause of death. The autopsy also doesn't mention alcohol. It states she died within 15 minutes of her injury and that Shanquella Robinson was found unconscious in her living room.
The autopsy should overrule the police report because the police report is written by cops and the cops are not forensics experts.
Fabian Meneses is a criminal defense attorney in Tijuana, Mexico. He says the police report shouldn't be taken as definitive fact. It's just a document listing what officers were told by people on scene.
I would say that most police reports don't have the truth because it's either hearsay or they're being custom tailored to what the police needs to be in the report.
The police report was written the day Shanquella died, 3 weeks before Mexican authorities launched a femicide investigation. That's the killing of a woman because of their gender. Long and Robinson say they are hopeful the FBI gets to the bottom of this and finds out what really happened.
I'm confident that they will.
His family has commissioned a private autopsy. They do not have the results back yet. They also say the coroner sent them a photo of Shanquella after she died, and she had a busted lip, swollen eye, and bruised face. None of that was in the police report. Erica?
Oh, you know, I just kind of held my breath listening to that, because we all, I can't even imagine what the family is going through, but we all like feel so invested in this case, you know? So let's come down here and read. Now, here is where they actually name who they say is on the letter. A 26-year-old woman from North Carolina is wanted by the Cabo police. Mexico authorities are investigating the killing of Shanquella Robinson, according to lawyers who are imploring U.S. officials to act on a pending extradition request. At a press conference, in a letter dated March 13th to President Joe Biden and diplomatic leaders, attorneys Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson said Dejanay Jackson is wanted by the Mexican authorities. A copy of the letter was shared with the Charlotte on Tuesday by a representative with the law firm. The letter presents findings from a trip Sue Ann Robinson took to Mexico recently. The packet of information includes 18 pages, which includes an autopsy and some prosecutor and police records not previously released. Shanquella Robinson died October 29th under suspicious circumstances while on vacation with 6 acquaintances. I'm so very happy people stopped writing. So what I've only read so far, them stop writing friends. She was 25 years old. Previously, authorities in Mexico said a warrant was issued for the arrest of an American citizen who traveled with Robinson. The charge, officials said then, was femicide, a form of homicide. Part of the outcry and intense interest on the case revolves around how the U.S. officials have handled matters, including that no suspect had been taken into custody. Jackson, not officially named until recently, was believed by many following the case closely to be the suspect. Attention centered on claims she was the person seen beating Robinson in a video just before she died. But until now, no public officials or entities responsible for sharing information about criminal cases have named a suspect. In Mexico, a federal law offers some protection pretrial for those accused of crimes, which typically means the police there keep private certain documents, blur mugshots, and refrain from releasing names. Excuse me, I need some water. I'm so sorry. When a person is arrested. But over the months, the identities of those dubbed the Cabo Six have come to light via leaks to social media, conversations with friends, with people of the trip, and a copy of the vacation home check-in list. In a letter to Biden and U.S. Secretary of State Anthony J. Blinken, Crump and Sue Ann Robinson say Jackson was identified as a suspect upon investigation by the attorney generals in Baja California Sur, where the popular vacation destination of Cabo San Lucas is located. Attorney Sue Ann Robinson is not related to Shanquella Robinson. Who is Dejanay? Now, I'm not going to read all of this. I will have this article linked so that you can go down and read this article, okay? Because it basically states what was said in the video. And what was said in the video, okay? So extradition, okay, here we go. Extradition request in Shanquella Robinson's death. In 4 months since her death, The fight for Shanquella Robinson has moved from Charlotte to Washington, D.C., where prominent civil rights activists are calling on Joe Biden to intervene on her case. Crump and Robinson say the U.S. needs to either extradite the person named on the warrant issued by Mexican authorities or take over jurisdiction and prosecute the persons in the U.S. Either way, I prefer that justice get handled in Mexico. You need to do Mexico time because you murdered her over in Mexico. Okay. So this is a developing story as per usual. Click back for more details, but the Charlotte Observer has named Dejanay Jackson. Okay. That's part of it. So you guys let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you feel this is progress, that this was a good update? We know it's more to come because there's not we need a conviction, not just you naming somebody. We need that conviction. So that's it. That's all. I do thank you for being here. Justice is coming for her. She will get her retribution. Her death will not go in vain. And I'm very happy to see that. Again, thank you for stopping by my channel. You guys have a good rest of the evening.
Come get this commentary.